What's up guys, welcome back from the Yugioh Pro Duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. Couple of matches left, right, and then it's the grand finals again from this year, but on the left side this time again, we have a Master Rule 5 deck, so that's GB, one of the Master Rule 5 decks here in this year's Cross-Banlist Cup, versus a Master Rule 4 deck, so that's an interesting matchup, being Electromite, Dot Deck, Astrograph, Sorcerer, Electromite, Wavering Ice, you know, all the good stuff, all in the same deck list. From 2018, by the way. So which deck has the advantage? We see from the votes from the previous video is that indeed most people indeed are going for Pendulum Magicians over GB. Well, we know why. I mean, in past matches, I guess we've seen GB doing well because of the side deck, the Mass Destruction cards, but it's definitely meeting its matchup because, again, a Master Rule 4 deck, a strong Master Rule 4 deck, it's also packing a lot of shenanigans as well. So GB is going second, and that's a problem. I definitely want to go first, setting up a couple of negations, Appaloosa, you know, like that's like, well, not per se, but you know, like Titanic Galaxy, most notable that is. So going to drop Ash Blossom on the Astrograph Sorcerer, but that indeed was a bit wishful thinking, because again, well, yeah, Electromite is already on the board, and Pendulum Summon for Bagushka, and I was like, well, this is pretty much game, but I personally, I'm honest, I overlooked Bagushka's effect. I thought that, you know, if the monster is not phasable on the field, I mean, I thought it worked like skill drain, right? So again, if the monster resolves, in this case, Rescue Rabbit, it won't be phasable on the field, but Bagushka, or Bagushka definitely negates that also, but it doesn't matter. My only other play was like sets, or you know, like I can't attack, or at least every monster will be put in defense position. So yeah, it doesn't matter. And also Starving Venom, that's the name, right? The fusion here also does trample damage, so it has the ability to attack over defense. So if I would have set something again that you know, the fusion would have attacked over defense, and it would always have been the game. So Bagushka, definitely a problem card, right? So again, I'm going first, and I side-decked in, let me think, I believe anti-spells as well, the Galaxy Cyclone also. But yeah, anyway, so immediately going to, you know, during the draw phase, standby phase, reveal the anti-spell, and I was like, okay, this is, well, this is obviously good against the Pendulum deck, but not if there's a purple poison. Of course, there is a purple poison, very similar to, you know, the Pendulum Magician matchup of last year with True Draco, right? With all of the floodgates, purple poison kinda won that one. I mean, because it's so flexible, it's a big, well, big body, but you know, big defense, set up the scale, and it gets rid of your opponent's pesky floodgate cards, right? And that's, you know, Pendulum now is able to set up the scale, going for the Pendulum Graph spell, and what is it called? Double Iris is in the scale also, so we are, or at least we know that the Pendulum Graph trap card will indeed eventually be searched out as well because of the Venom, the fusion copying Electromite, and you know, you can just drop another Astrograph Sorcerer, and oh yeah, Absolute, and Vortex also, so yeah, pretty much overkill. But I mean, that's how it is. Yeah, indeed, Wisdom Eye back to the hand, and double sets. Indeed, we know one of the sets being the trap. I'm going to drop Vishuda, but again, Vishuda is going to get negated by Vortex, sending something from the extra deck back to the deck, right? But yeah, what can I do? Again, the Pendulum Graph trap, destroying indeed the purple poison, so that's immediately double a pop here on my side, and yeah, the second anti-spell is not going to do anything, and this is indeed another game for a Pendulum, so again, this is not looking too great, 2-0 behind, but hey, I mean, game number 3, right? Who knows, GBs might get like a sweet comeback. So GB going first again, and this is like a superb opening hand. I mean, like really broken Rescue Rabbit for the other two normals, and then, you know, the Succession, Monster Reborn to Reborn Tamer multiple times, Appaloosa, and multiple negations. Yeah, that's definitely very solid if it wasn't for double hand trap. So both Ghost Ogre and Ash Blossom are dropped. No follow-up play, but my own Ash Blossom definitely helps out. You know, kind of prevents Pendulums, I guess, from setting up and go for like a big Pendulum summon, but again, another purple poison. So that's cool. Hopefully no hand traps. If there is no hand trap, I can establish like a sweet board. So Gazara's only popping the choker, again preventing the purple poison, you know, from triggering. Gazara's tagging out, again going for the, what's it called, a level 4 with the foolish burial effect. So basically giving me high level monsters, going for Tamer, going for the fusion summon, special summon I guess. Basically putting up the Test Panther play, reborning Tamer again, going for the Link summon. Sadly can't use Unicorn, but that's how it is. So again, I mean, this is basically the opening play I was talking about earlier. And again, this should be really solid, right? So both one monster negation, one spell negation, which at the same time gets rid of, you know, something, let's say a Pendulum monster activated. You can just go for Titanic Galaxy, but the Kaiju says no. And again, it's that freaking purple poison magician with the Pendulum Graph spell. That's basically going to get Pendulum Magicians back into the game. Here negating, I guess, with the GB level 10, I guess. Doesn't really, well, it matters in some way. Well, Purple Poison is indeed always going to trigger, but at least negating the effect and destroy it again to send it to the graveyard to, I guess, prevents it from, you know, being, I guess, face up in the extra deck. But long story short, again, the deck is again able to put up an Astrograph Sorcerer. I believe another Venom indeed is going to be dropped, copying the Electromite, and again the Purple Poison popping something. I believe it's going to be the Unicorn. Yeah, the Draglumion again cannot be targeted. But I can't use the effect, and Deco Talker is indeed strong enough with its 3300 attack, I think, and yeah. Bestiary is not going to do anything. One of the top deck cards, I guess, could have been maybe Monster Reborn? Yeah, Monster Reborn maybe. But nope, that's not really, well, I'm not sure if Monster Reborn is going to be announced. Yeah, maybe popping the Astrograph, I guess, but nope, that's how it is. So again, Pendulum Summon, you know, harmonizing, getting something from the deck, and this should be, okay, it's main phase 2, but again, let's face it, it's not going to matter too much. The Pendulum deck has a lot of fuel left. Electromite can still be activated on the double iris, you know, searching the trap, there it is, the trap card, right? Yeah, the rank 4 exceed as well, so I pretty much I have no outs. Top decking Handle, that's not going to do anything. It's just going to get be met, or you know, just going to get destroyed by the Pendulum Graph Trap, and that's how it is. So GBs is out of the tournament, and yeah, it's basically a clean 3-0 in favor of Master Rule 4 Pendulum Magicians, but it's even you know, the big side deck wasn't up there to help out the GB's Master Rule 5. So this is the first Master Rule 5 deck, if I'm not mistaken, that's out of the tournament. But well, yeah, Pendulum Magicians featuring Astrograph Sorcerer and Electromite will move on and is still in the tournament and will take on MattHouston. But the next matchup, bottom left, we have an interesting one. We have Master Rule 3, Monkey Board deck, PP Performances and Pals versus Salomon Grades. Definitely an interesting one. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.